week been for the team?
Yeah, it's been a really good week here in Cardiff. Off the back of a great result last weekend. And the focus all week has just been on us and making sure that we're putting in consistent performances, and that comes from the way that we prepare. So it's been a really good week of preparation, and the boys are looking forward to tomorrow.
It's been an 8-day turnaround. Has that been any different for the group? I mean, usually you're sort of used to just playing every Saturday, having that extra day up your sleeve, I guess, was handy after a physical game in England.
Yeah, I think it's great, especially when you're on tour. Gives you a little bit more of an opportunity to get around and see a little bit of Cardiff, but also allows opportunity to get more out here on the field. And the coaching staff and the playing group did that this week, just made sure that we put all the work in and got a little bit more in, seeing as we had an extra day to recover there. So it's been a tough week, but up for a good game tomorrow.
A couple of guys reaching some milestones tomorrow. Samu and Rob playing their 50th. What sort of impact do they have on a team?
Oh, special blokes, those two. Both lads who have given a lot to the jersey, throughout the years. Both boys are so good on the ball. Both dynamic ball carriers and give us that front foot ball, and especially in and around defence as well. They're just their physical presence is immense for us as a team, and who they are as blokes off the field is also so good for our culture and for our group as well. The boys get around them, they love having them back in the team, especially Samu. So it's awesome to have him back in the side. So the boys will be thinking of them when we run out tomorrow for their milestone game.
Another guy was singing the gold jersey for the first time this year, Will Skelton. He'll be behind you in the scrum. How nice is it to have a guy like Will behind you in the scrum at a time?
Yeah, very nice. When he's a big lad. Again, like listening to Joe and hearing their conversation throughout the year and how keen he was to join as soon as he could, just shows how much the jersey means to him. And we're going to see that tomorrow. The way that he performs, he always wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's had a really good week. He was a bit down about not playing last week, so he's going to give everything tomorrow.
Millennium Stadium, or Principality it is now, is a pretty famous stadium. Tell us a little bit about it. You played there a couple of times. In terms of big stadiums around the world, it's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it's one of my favourites. It's awesome to come out here. Like Wales are a whole completely different side when they're playing at Principality Stadium, sold out, roof closed. Their fans get around them. It's just so loud, and I know for our boys it's exciting. A couple of our lads haven't played there before, so it's awesome for them to get that opportunity. But for someone who's played there before, we know how tough it is to versus Wales at Principality Stadium, especially when their fans get behind them. So we're looking forward to that encounter tomorrow.
You've played Wales already twice this year. Is there anything the team can take out of the games in July back in Australia?
Yeah, those games were tough. It was a tough grind. It's been mentioned throughout the week that they're a whole different side when they play at home, and we had to make sure that we put our best foot forward around our preparation, and we wanted to keep building off our performances, but that came through day-by-day prep, and I thought that this week has been an awesome week of prep. So we know how tough the challenge is tomorrow, and the boys are looking forward to that.